We have here with us today the Lenovo ThinkPad Edge E430. It's actually the first release of the new ThinkPad series that's going to be coming this year. This model was announced at CES 2012, and this should be followed by a bunch more ThinkPads later this summer. But for now, this is the first one. It actually comes equipped with the second generation of Core i processors, so that's Sandy Bridge. It's not yet received the Intel Ivy Bridge update. Nonetheless, there are still some new things about this model. It's got kind of a new keyboard design over the previous E420. It's a chiclet style, and it has kind of a glossy finish in between the keys there. And then the keys on top, the function keys, are squared off, and they actually act as dedicated media keys first and foremost before the typical function keys. So that actually makes it easier to do things like turn up the screen brightness, turn up volume, turn down volume, etc. The touchpad now also is just one giant touchpad. There's no dedicated buttons at the very bottom. Click pad like MacBook style, but you still do get the dedicated buttons here like you would on a typical ThinkPad, which are nice, and of course you still get the track point here. With the ThinkPad Edge, as far as ports, we now get a couple of USB 3.0 ports on the left side. So let's just go over what we get here. We get a VGA monitor out port, then we get a USB 2.0 port, then an HDMI port, then our two USB 3.0 ports there. And you also notice at the back here the heat bed is located. We rotate around here to the right side of the laptop. You will see that we have just a regular USB 2.0 port, but it is powered, so you can charge things like your cell phones off of that. Then you have a headphone out port. It also doubles as a microphone input port, so if you have a headset, you can plug right into that. First we have the optical drive, which in this case is a DVD burner. It just pops out and slides out. And then we have the Ethernet port, and then just the power jack there. And just to prove that we do have an E430, you can kind of zoom in and see there, verifying that. In this particular model, we have the Intel Core i3 processor. It's the 2350 processor, which comes in 2.30 gigahertz. The screen itself is a 14-inch screen with a 1366 by 768 resolution. It's a matte screen, so you don't get any annoying glare or reflections there. And it's been just a few minutes that I've been using this here, but so far it looks great. And it's not the brightest screen in the world and not the greatest colors, but it is certainly serviceable. You'll notice that it has kind of curved edges here, so it's nice and non-sharp. You're not going to cut yourself on it. Kind of a rubberized texture finish. Same goes for the lid. It has a Lenovo logo on it, and then on this side a ThinkPad logo, and you can kind of tell there that there's a light on top there above the eye that lights up, and you get the same thing down here in the keyboard area. We just open the lid up again. So it's a nice rubber textured surface. It should resist fingerprints pretty well, but more than anything, it just feels good when you've got your wrists on the keyboard. It's not going to be abrasive. You're not going to slip and slide and everything. So if you stay tuned to laptopreviews.com, we'll have a full review of this ThinkPad Edge E430 coming up soon.